Put your schooner glass upside down on the bar.
You can that camera off now.
Welcome to Krambach.
A little pub like this, it's all about the community.
That's my father there.
1948.
We are half an hour from anywhere. It's the centre of the universe.
The golf club's gone.
Golf club's gone, race pub's gone.
Yeah,
Imagine if they tried to take the pub.
There'd be nothing here.
I'd rather have 100 people here and making bugger all money than having no one here and making heaps of money that makes sense at all.
Coops, it's so nice to be here at the Krambach Pub, your pub. Tell me, how did you get into the pub game?
Well, it was a long, long time ago. Started my journey at the Krambach Hotel in Bathurst. Then went overseas for a couple of years. And then...
That's right, you slept on my couch and busted my toilet.
Well, that was it.
You still owe me probably some plumbing fees.
So there, we did a bit in Scotland and then came back and then kept going in 2000 and I've been doing it ever since. 25 years and counting.
No way.
No way. It's a very hard slog, but look, it's very rewarding in respect to. You meet a lot of good people. A little pub like this, it's all about the community and making sure like little towns like this survive, and the central hub's always the pub, and to keep that alive and thriving is what we try to do.
Now tell us about Krambach itself, the village. It's not a big place, a couple of hundred people.
Yeah, a couple of hundred people, big outlying areas. There's a lot of people live on the outskirts and things, on little farms and things like that, so there's a fair bit going on. We are half an hour from anywhere. It's the centre of the universe, half an hour from Gloucester, Foster and Taree. So yeah, look, it's a great little spot. A lot of history here. Used to be a race course, golf course.
The golf club's gone.
Golf club's gone, race pub's gone.
The race club's gone.
Yeah, so we've got tennis, we've got a pool, we've got a park next door. It's not bad.
Yeah, so it's a real tight-knit community. Is that the core of making it a successful business? You've got to have all of your locals here a lot.
Yeah, look, your locals are certainly your bread and butter. You've got to have a rapport with them. Treat them well and they'll treat you back well. I guess like anything. You obviously make your money from your travellers and your people that call in, but you definitely need your locals to keep you going, on those other days.
You've obviously got the bike riders that come in. You've got a lot of people in summer. Is camping a big thing for you guys too?
Yeah, especially in the warmer months. There's a free camp down the back. There's change rooms up the top there. There's a swimming pool and tennis courts, and obviously we've got good food and good beer. So yeah, it's pretty popular.
What brings you to the Krambach Hotel?
My mate lives up here at Wingham, and I live on the Central Coast, so I ride up and down through here, and we always say let's meet up here and have a beer and before we go home.
Oh, so this is a regular stop-in?
Yes, correct. We like going from here to Gloucester, and then we go out to Stroud as well, and then we go out to Dungog.
Mate, life is good on the bike and checking out some country pubs.
Oh, 100%, it is good.
Tell us about this pub, 1890. It's obviously just the facade's changed a little bit.
Yeah, so obviously we had to change the facade a bit when we came in because of insurances, because it was pretty much wood on the outside. So that's why we've done what we've had to do. I don't think it's ever burnt down. I'm pretty sure it's the original core of the building.
Yeah.
See the pictures inside, it looks very similar to what it does now. We've got a lovely bistro, does some great pub food.
Yep.
They're open lunch 7 days, dinner 5 days. They do a really good job. A lot of people sort of travel around the area to come here for that. We've got good cold beer. As you know, that's a staple of anywhere.
Yep.
I like to sample it just to make sure it's all good. I try and do that daily just to check the quality.
Quality control.
Yes, I'm big on that. We've got normal tab. We've got punters clubs. We've got footy tipping comps. We have got Joker draws. And raffles. We have raffles sort of 3-4 times a week. Obviously we've got 6 prizes up for grabs, and throw the fish 20 schooners if you get the fish into the barrel. All our raffles are generally for the community. Like we've got school, we've got the hall, tennis club, and we've got 2 rural fire services that come to the raffles.
You have to be connected to the community if you want the community to be connected to the pub and for it to be successful.
Yeah, absolutely you do. You've got to be part of it, you've got to be engaged, and you've got to help it, because honestly, if you're not, then you're just a random coming to visit, try and take people's money.
It's obviously a farming area.
Yeah.
What was it known for back in the day?
Big dairy and
and
logging. That big mountain there was completely bare apparently.
Wow.
So, yeah. The old mill's up the road, up around the corner there. And all dairy farms, not many dairy farms around now.
So it would have been a much bigger place 50 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, one of the things that Krambach is famous for, or was famous for, was its horse racing. And I'm here with the local Gary who's just filled me in, and he said that they had a massive race club here.
They had meetings down on the flats, and once the club lost down there, we went to Taree and we were given 4 meetings a year.
When did the race club sort of finish up?
Oh, in the 90s that was.
In the 90s?
Yeah, they told us that we were out. We lost our racing club. A couple of years later, we lost our golf course.
Yeah.
We started losing things then, and a little town like this, it was made a town because everyone around the area came in to beat. The big day was a race day, and on the Sundays, everyone come in and have a game of golf. We're all useless golfers.
But it was there.
It was there, we kept the club open.
But you've still got the swimming pool. They tried to close that down, and apparently the community said no.
No, well, we all got the shits of that because we built the pool, we put the money in for the
The
pool.
community built the
The
pool.
community built the pool.
Great.
Chook runs, bloody raffles, everything to get the pool there.
And I'm assuming all here at the pub.
All here at the pub. Yeah, we
Imagine
got
if they tried to take the pub.
There'd be nothing here. You cannot lose the main thing in a small town.
Yeah.
It's where everyone meets. That's my father there, and he played.
That's your father here?
Yeah.
Wow. So this is 1948. That's your dad playing rugby league for Krambach. Mate, how good is that though? Like to come in here as a local and see your dad. That's got to mean something, doesn't it?
It does. Yeah, I'll love it every time.
There's now a new generation of Krambach locals coming to this century-old pub, and they mix it with the old guard who have been coming for decades.
So are you a local?
My word.
Mate, tell us about your time growing up here, what it was like back when you were a young fella.
Wild.
Put your schooner glass upside down on the bar.
Yeah. Had a lot of them see,
Really? Mate, how long you been drinking here for?
since I was 17.
17. Tell us about your first beer. Do you remember?
Yeah. It was Media Black.
A Media Black. Here.
Yep.
Beautiful. How important is a good publican to the local?
You've got to have a good public, and otherwise the place is shit, isn't it?
Yeah, totally.
That's my opinion of it, anyway. You can that camera off now.
Righto, done. We're done. We've had enough. I've given you everything. Fucking done. I'm out of here. Cheers, Sco. Thanks for having a chat. What's the art of being a good publican? You've done it for 20 plus years now. What makes a good publican?
Look, I don't know what makes, if I'm necessarily a good publican, but the couple of lessons I've learned over the years is obviously don't judge people,
Yeah.
especially by their looks. Don't believe every story you hear about people.
Yes.
And look, I do give people the benefit of the doubt. You burn me twice and you're done. But
Yeah.
if you're honest and you're hyper reliable, then you'll fit in here in most pubs, I think.
Hardest thing about running a pub, for if you're getting into it?
The warnings would probably be is don't overspend on things. You've always got to keep a little bit in the bank because you don't know if someone's going to have a big pokey win or a big win somewhere along the line. Little Kevy, God damn him. All right, Kevy, enjoy it.
Cheers, mate.
Well done, buddy. He had 2 wins last night. His Tigers beat the Warriors, which I picked, and then he won $2,000 in the Joker draws.
So you love the Joker draw and you want to see your locals going well and winning money.
Yeah, I prefer
But
when they
just-
win. If they win at, say, 5,000, it's heaps better because then I'll get a bit of a run on and get people coming in. Friday was busy beforehand, but it's one thing you can't control, so good on him. Oh, no, I'll get it back off you, so it's all right. That's it.
You're happy to chuck the keys my way and give us a little bit of experience. I've always thought I'd love to run a pub.
I reckon you'll be right.
Is this for me?
No, it's a game.
How's that look? I've poured 3 or 4 beers and I reckon all of them have been 9.5, 10 out of 10. Pretty easy.
Oh, mate, this is the easy part. This is the easy part. So we've got to take out the empties, obviously.
Yep. So when one of these goes, it'll go out there. We'll come in and change a keg.
Change her over, yeah.
How many kegs a week do we do?
Oh, anywhere between 15 and 20.
15 and 20 kegs a week, and that's
15 and
pretty good sort of
Yeah,
number
it's
for
good
this
for
pub.
here, yeah. I think before we got here it was about 10.
Thank you, gentlemen.
We'll grab these bins and empty them. I'll get the can one, this is lighter.
You don't want to break them, do you?
Nah, just sort of hold what you're doing. There There you go, done.
Covered in dirty old beer jizz. That's disgusting. Now I've got the courtesy bus, we're off to pick someone up. Past the school, they said. I don't know where the school is. Maybe they're down here. I'm on the dirt road somewhere, I've got no idea where I am. Beautiful country. Hey, do you want to lift to the pub? Let's go. This thing goes all right.
I know. They need a new bus driver.
The demographics of this place has changed, obviously. We were hoping to chat to a couple of the older boys that have been here forever, and unfortunately a few of them aren't here anymore.
Yeah, so even before we were here, there was a core group of blokes out the front used to be here.
Every morning?
Every morning.
Every Saturday morning?
Every morning. So
every morning?
Every morning. Leggy was here. He was here. If you didn't have that door open by 10:01, he was rattling the doors, yelling at you. You had to have it open at 10 o'clock. And he was here, and he'd get his first beer free. And the amount of people that would stop and sit down and have a beer with Leggy during the day, it was unbelievable. So with him passing away and a few others before him and after him.
Well, it's a bit of the sad thing, isn't it? Like that generation goes, that whole way of life sort of is gone as well. But you remember him in here in the pub, you picked some pictures up?
Yeah, a couple of pictures up and some plaques for him as well.
And that's the reminder of how important the place is
of course
for
it is.
everybody.
Well, Leggy's wake was one of the biggest days we've had here. So he loved a beer and everyone came to have a beer for him. And a lot of people were born and raised here, and everything they go through life is celebrated here. Birthdays, deaths, babies born, divorces, things like that.
The pub has a long history of supporting the community, and Coops is making sure that continues.
If you're a small pub in a small community, the charity happens at the pub.
Yeah, of course it does. Like we've done things like have a couple of families in need and things like that, so we put on events for them and raise a bit of money that way.
Raised a bit for the school?
Yeah, the school and that sort of thing. We've probably raised over 20 grand for them in the 3 years we've been here.
That's fantastic.
So that's good. That goes to kids that, that underprivileged kids that need uniforms and pens and books and things like that, and subsidises their holidays when they go away for school excursions, things like that with buses and stuff, and they're very proud of that.
What are the big issues of running a pub? Insurance, cost of beer, what makes it hard?
Yeah, insurance is a big thing. Insurance is a massive thing. The amount we pay in insurance is ridiculous. And the beer prices is another big thing too, having to put them up. I mean, people just have the money, and I don't want to take money off them. I'd rather have 100 people here and making bugger all money than having no one here and making heaps of money. That makes sense at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just one of those things you have to try and juggle. The takeaways are a little bit dearer than say your big ones like your BWS and things like that, because
you can't compete.
No, we've got the buying power. They sometimes sell theirs for cheaper on the buy it for. BWS or Dan Murphy, they're not helping the Krambach school out. They're not helping the rural fire service, the tennis, things like that, local families. So yeah, while this place is here, we do need their support and need their ongoing support. I don't know what else I'll do. Who knows what the future will hold, but I can guarantee it, if I'm not working at a pub, I'll still be frequenting them.
Yeah.